Hi everybody, welcome to your weekly angel card reading here at Beacons of Angel Light with me, Trudy Healy, for this week beginning on Monday, April 16, 2018. I pay homage to my father, rest his soul in peace. Today would have been his birthday, and also I'm here in front of my tank. I lost my beautiful friend Penelope. She's gone now, and so I revamped the tank and I got a couple new turtles for Alicia. She's really upset. So lots of change going on this week, but good change. Even though in my case it was a little bit sad, and now like with the memories with my dad and everything, and it's not to draw parallels between a human and an animal, but you know, it kind of is very similar. It just brings everything back, how much I miss him, and you know how much it's just odd to continue without hearing the sound of their voice or their sound words. Or in my turtle's case, I woke up the other day hearing like the sound of her shell dragging around the floor, and she legitimately isn't here anymore. You know, so things like that. A little bit somber, but exciting because there's new things coming. When there's the end of something, it's also the beginning of something. So we just started a brand new cycle, lunar cycle that is. We had the new moon last night on Sunday 15th, and also Mercury finally went direct, and so this is wonderful actually. And that new moon is in Aries, so for the following, I want to say like 27, 28 days, we will be in an Aries phase, and this is a great opportunity to revamp, like I did with the tank, your thoughts in regards with things that need change. And so that could be, you know, maybe your work. Maybe you need to dedicate time to your entrepreneurship or your writing or your art or whatever it is that you do for yourself outside of, you know, your Monday through Friday 9 to 5 or whatever it is. And then also it could be in terms of like amorous relationships, like perhaps you already have your existing relationship and it's going to develop new heights, you know, or perhaps you are single and you're open to that new relationship, and now is the time, especially in these first 2 weeks. It's a great time to sign contracts, to put out new work, to, you know, these first 2 weeks during this lunar cycle are very, very powerful. The following 2 weeks, of course, they're still powerful, but these first 2 weeks are really catapulting with Mercury direct and everything. So for this week, in honor of my pet turtle, Penelope, I'm going to be using the animal tarot cards. And I'll pull an archangel card from the angel tarot cards. Gosh, I'm backwards today. Sorry, guys. Also, I have them right here in front of me so that I wouldn't forget, and I was about to forget anyways. But I was meditating a great deal this weekend with my citrine, which is a manifesting stone. Right in time for this new moon cycle. And so clear intentions, clear thoughts, and this is a manifesting stone. If you don't have a citrine, I'm sending you off this energy so that you can manifest along with my citrine. As well as, you know, because of the great loss that my daughter and I experienced, I was using, it's a green zebra jasper. There we go. Green zebra jasper. And so this one's a heart chakra stone. This one, I don't know, it just restores balance. So I really love this one. And so I actually, coincidentally, I was at the Dollar Tree fetching some things, these little planners here, so that I could turn them upside down and give everything some more height inside of the tank. And I was looking for cheap, creative ways to just make the tank awesome. But Dollar Tree's gotten quite conscious. I was impressed because I found these itty bitty candles. Coincidentally, I found a heart chakra one, and a crown chakra one, and I believe it was a throat chakra one. So like that's more or less what I've been working on, like from the heart chakra up. So it's really, I don't know, I thought it was a coincidence. The only one I was missing was a candle for the third eye, which like I work on my third eye so very much. It's fine. Anyway, so on with the cards. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's definitely a card. And this one? Okay. Both of these. Okay. Let's see what we got, because I haven't worked with this deck all too much. Oh my goodness. Huh. Okay. So the first card that we got was the Seven of Autumn, and it's a cow. See if I don't get the glare there. Yeah, so the cow, the planning of resources and efforts that you've invested in your dream will reap you great rewards. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next steps. So we have to be deliberate, and that's precisely what I've been doing. I was actually really depleted in energy this weekend. I invested so much of myself in, like restoring my daughter's energy because she was so heartbroken. She'd like out of nowhere, we were literally mourning our turtle, and we still somewhat are, like this. They're really cute, but that's not Penelope. She had so much pungent personality. So that's what I was trying to do and investing a lot of myself in restoring, the balance there. But the Seven of Autumn, we have to do this further in all aspects. So let me find Autumn here. Here we go. The time and resources you've invested in your dream have been well allocated, Now it's just a matter of time until you can reap the rewards that you're hoping for. Don't worry if things seem to be progressing slowly. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help your ventures a success. So just give it a little longer. This is actually a good time to take a rest and do some planning for the future. Cows are symbols of abundance, future, potential, and remaining grounded, as well as new beginnings, which is a perfect reflection of this card. However, since they don't usually move very quickly, their message to you is have patience. That's pretty funny. Okay, so then we got the Two of Winter. That's my phone going off. Okay. So this is the Dachshund dog. The wiener dog. They're so cute. I love them. So this card, procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. So this card doesn't particularly apply for me, but I know there's several of you guys out there that are definitely being fazed by a decision that needs to be made there. So long or short-haired, which will it be? In either case, Dachshunds are really sweet dogs, known for being energetic and devoted, but they can also be a tiny bit stubborn. Because of this, they can alert you that you're taking too long to make a choice that's that you're taking too long to make a choice that's before you or can represent a great opportunity that you could let slip by due to indecision or overanalysis. You're at a standstill or a stalemate, and your procrastination is about choosing what is really getting in your way. Ask yourself, what's holding me back? Often, you're torn between what you want and what someone else wants from you. Listen to your heart. Most of the time, the correct answer is to follow your own personal guidance rather than to do with what others think you should do. If compromise is necessary, then start working on an arrangement that will satisfy both parties. Whatever it takes to get things moving, do it. That is so funny. This card came up in a reading last night, which is kind of why I decided to use this deck to begin with. So this is a really cute card. The Two of Autumn, the Abyssinian cat, Two of Autumn, let me find it. There we go. Okay, the need to balance work and play, having too much going on, stress from conflicting priorities, making work fun. The Abyssinian cat teaches you that the negative thinking will not get you to the successful outcome that you're seeking. Just as the bees symbolize trying to multitask and contend with many happy opportunities at once, this card indicates a great deal of stress, probably from having more than one job. The Abyssinian cat asks you to have more fun. Try to find ways to infuse a little bit of joy into whatever task you are focused on. This cat wants you to lighten up. If possible, try to find some balance between your professional and personal life. The Abyssinian is one of the oldest cat breeds, and as such has learned that all work and no play makes Jane a dull girl. So, very personable and curious, Abyssinians simply love to play, explore, and happily experience new things. Therefore, they encourage you to learn from their their very balanced work ethic and enjoy life. Now, we got two of the major arcanas in the deck. The first one we got is the Hermit, and it comes up as the Firefly. Take time for contemplation, to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path to spiritual enlightenment, and that is precisely why I named this channel Beacons of Angel Light. You, my darlings, are beacons of angelic light, should you will it to be so. Have you tuned into this channel? It's no coincidence. It is divine order. My beautiful beacons of angel light, you each have your own divine aspect and your own perspective because it's divinely there for you. So, and you are divinely here for us, and we are here divinely for you and for everyone else, and to awaken the masses. That's right. We're here for this mission, and we each have our own independent little way of tackling it and awakening certain souls that will awaken others. It's such a beautiful, powerful thing, and we're like almost like the beginning link of the 6 degrees of separation to waking up the masses. So we got this. The Firefly, and they have like shooting stars everywhere and a butterfly and a ton of fireflies there. That's all of us, guys. It's great. You are not alone. We are dispersed and we're all over the place, but definitely not alone. So the Hermit is one of the most misunderstood cards in the tarot. Understandably, people think it means being alone, and sometimes it does. Most often, though, it reflects in an inward journey of exploration and discovery. The self-mastery journey, the loving yourself journey, the romancing yourself journey, which is very important because the most important relationship that you are fulfilling in this three-dimensional existence is with yourself, with no other on your exterior, with your I am, your me, myself, and I am. So It is true that spiritual inspiration frequently comes from meditation and the enjoyment of peaceful solitude, but just as often it comes through the learning of an enlightened teacher or mentor. The imagery in the traditional tarot gives the appearance that the hermit is alone on a mountaintop, and in reality he's holding up his lamp so that many seekers can climb the mountain and find him and the enlightenment that he offers. For this reason, the firefly represents the light within and flashes of great spiritual insight and inspiration. It is the perfect symbol of this card's message. Fireflies asks us to follow their example and shine our divine light so that all may see. And just as the seeker is never alone, our fireflies have gathered in number in order to show you just how magical life can be. And then we have this is the last card that we got from the Animal Tarot card. I'm going to pull, if we have time, I don't know, we'll see, an angel card from the Angel Tarot deck. But we got the polar bears, and it's unity. Number 5, unity. Okay. Polar bear, transformation, divine teaching, initiation, awakening, faith to withstand any challenge. Polar bears, like unity card, they represent deep spiritual growth. They symbolize the importance of having an experienced teacher to guide you on your sacred journey. Due to their extreme living conditions, they may suggest a black and white approach to decision making. This is one of those times when a traditional route makes the most sense, or is thinking strategically to come up with a more original plan, the order of the day. Deal with the challenges in a flexible and contemplative way. This card can also indicate a need to seek out spiritual mentors who can help you understand who you truly are, embrace your growth, devotion, and then share that knowledge with others. Polar bears are symbolic of meaningful moments in spiritual evolution. Their lives call for solitude and introspection, but also compassion and love for their children. By following their example, you will enrich your spiritual life immensely. Polar bears are extremely intelligent and also able and apt to adapt to their surroundings. Likewise, the Unity card asks you to examine your situation with an open mind so that you can adjust your plans accordingly. All right, so I think maybe we have a moment to pull just one card from the archangels. I separate this deck into angels, guardian angels and archangels, that is. And that is so funny. Hi, Archangel Metatron. You keep popping up for me. I love you. It's like, I opened up the deck last night, and the same thing happened. I saw Archangel Metatron. This is definitely a message for me, perhaps for you guys too. He's like, if you see flecks of purple, or you're particularly drawn to the color purple, or also he's like the master of sacred geometry, the keeper of the Book of Deeds. He's so incredibly profound with knowledge. So, let's see which one we got. Ha! That came up really fast. That's crazy. It came up last night too. I can't make this up. This is the one that came up last night. I believe it came up last week too. So we're being very difficult in this aspect. Archangel Gabriel is coming up upside down. You know, angels can do that because they fly. But as humans, we are typically in the upright position. And he's asking us to shift our perspective. You know how, like, when you were a child, perhaps you hung off of the sofa upside down and you watched the TV upside down, or perhaps you watched people walking around. It looked like they were walking on the ceiling, and then you noticed the remote control, or like, the video game console controller underneath the, no, perhaps not the video game, but the remote controller, something like mom's lipstick or something beneath the sofa, and nobody would have seen it because they're standing from this perspective instead of this upside down perspective. So Archangel Gabriel is telling us to take a deeper look. We are missing the point. We need to shift our perspective so that we can have a deeper understanding and a deeper appreciation for the potential, the possibility, and the magnitude. There is a temporary pause going on. And so it's important to remain yourself, to remain focused, to remain true to your higher self, and to appreciate during that stillness the opportunity to gather a full perspective on all aspects, every single which direction, okay? Not just from this one angle. So guys, gosh, I am a mess today, but I hope you're having a wonderful week filled with blessings and lots of determination. Gosh, we have these 2 weeks to accomplish and kick butt. So I love you all so very much. I have to get going. I'm going to post the video, and I hope that you all benefit from it so much. Like always, get back to me. Let me know how it worked out with you. And if you want a reading, an independent reading with me, I'm certainly open to it. Just get in contact with me. I'm super easy to find. You can even find me here on YouTube or on Facebook, Trudy Healy. And just message me, and donations at Beacons of Angel Light on PayPal. Super easy. I don't even, whatever you want to donate, I'm open to donations. I'm just open to receiving, and I leave it entirely up to you. But other than that, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic week filled with love, blessings, prosperity, abundance of all kinds. And I love you. Love yourselves and love everyone around you. Mwah.